Keep it on the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP, down 2 on opening night. Pull up, SGA. Got it! Ties the game at 104.
Exact move you see from Shai. Look at that. To his left, there's the bump. And there's the money bucket.
Shai has been able to dictate things already with the 17 points in this first quarter. Stops, goes right back to work, and lays it up and in. Unfair business from SGA. On to Muscala, back to the basket, looking to distribute. Finds Shai. Shai steps back on the 3. On the run, at the buzzer. It is good. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Successful 3. Game over.
It is a 3 at the buzzer. The review says the shot counts, and it's at the buzzer. No time.
Gilgeous-Alexander guarded by McCollum. Chisels into the paint, flicks it up and in, and contact.
What did they do? They forced the switch to get Jones off of Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's able to take advantage of that matchup and convert there.
An opportunity to really close out this third quarter, what has already been a strong quarter. They've outscored the Nuggets by 17. Shai dismisses Davon Reed, puts him on the deck, and then puts it in. Fresh 14. Shai drives, had it poked away, spins away, locates the rim, and that's a sweet finish.
Just beautiful.
Wolf into double digits. Shai once again going to work on McLaughlin on the step back, and he buries it. Great from the defense.
Well, the Timberwolves would say, we're going to let you go one-on-one. Come on, man. That dude's got family.
Nuggets by 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the dribble drive. Turn, shoot. Got it. Wow, big shot for him.
Back, you have to take a desperation. Not bad defense.
That's exactly what you want from Markkanen, who's had some big games against OKC over the last couple of years. Shai, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Utah can't do anything about it.
So nice, you got to see it twice. Take a look at this, folks. There's a whole lot of movement on this play. As he was shaking and baking, did a little crossover, a little redirect. And how about that, showing him the candy.
No timeouts remaining for Oklahoma City. Hornets have 1. Gilgeous-Alexander. Long 2. Oh, goodness! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good crossover and then stops on that. I think he wanted to get to the rim, but the crossover got Cody such off balance. He gave him up 2.
SGA is just being the bus driver. He's taking everybody to school.
Shai up and under. That is just impossible to defend. Just took Aldama to the cleaners.
To go by, not clear up above. This is why he's one of the game's most lethal scorers, because he's got so many tools in his tool bag once he picks up that dribble.
I mean, how do you defend that?
Minute and 20 to play. A 3-point deficit for the Lakers. From the logo, SGA knocks it down. Wow. That's the only thing that counts, and I mean literally a logo shot. The Thunder go up 101-96.
SGA, the crossover into a drifting fadeaway, velvet touch baseline Jimmy. Nothing but net.
Yeah, you could even still almost hit his, watch SGA's right leg when the shot goes up. And this is what Danny's trying to avoid. Watch his right leg swing. So if you can't get to the body, the leg is right.
Gilgeous-Alexander changes direction. Oh, me, oh my! What a play by Gilgeous-Alexander. Job here by the rookie.
There's not too many guys in the NBA that can do that, Ralph. Have the patience and limb to finish on the other side. He spun away, spun one way back the other.
What a play.
That was not his forte.
No, it's not.
SGA again. Oh, he floats it up and takes the the foul.
And just will not be denied. I mean, this is just, you know what? I know I got the whistle.
A bucket could potentially go into the fourth quarter with a lead. SGA defended closely by Westbrook. Tough, step back, gets up the shot, banks it in for the lead. The third quarter, SGA show on full display from 26 down, up by 2. Take the lead with SGA on the bench. Now he's back in, going to work on Reed. Hesitation, all the way to the cup, plus the foul.
I can guard him. I know he's ice cold. Man, this here is cold-blooded. I mean, how many times he's going to squeeze away from him? Oh, man, that's not right, man. I'll tell you. That's a good defensive stop by the Thunder.
Shai going to work. Step back shot. Ellis on him, and he puts it in. Boy, SGA with the nasty move. Fending off Sacramento. Plays like this.
Stop and pop from distance.
OKC has completely seized control of this game. Really, we're in control early on. Still unfair moves from SGA. On the sideline, ready to trigger it in, which he does so to Shai. Shai gives the clock a check. Checked up by Matthews. Wants the step back 3 on the way, and Shai knocks it down for the lead. SGA so calm, so poised. The reaction from Matthews says it all.
A 41-point third quarter.
Shai able to Shifty, Vincenzo, the beauty goes down. Masterful from SGA.
Giddy gives it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. His step back 3. Oh, he hits! Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
To either have something go onto the rim and get in the shot and get a good look up. But right here, SGA.
Now he's got the switch. Pulls Bataze out. What's he going to do? Drives it, stops it, shot fake. Oh, wow. So silky by Gilgeous-Alexander. The night thus far, and Gilgeous-Alexander putting together a few of them.
And this right here is like he's dancing right there. Great footwork, little Fred Astaire action, taking advantage of Goga.
Oh, man.
I thought actually Goga did a good job.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16. He backs Lively out. Gilgeous-Alexander, shot fake, contact, count it!
Great at the line. Look at this shot fake, pivot into the shot, and then the focus.
There's Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum staying with him, spins, gets inside, left-handed off the glass. Oh, what a sweet move.
Well, they're influencing him to his right, but he gets back to his left, spins, beautiful left hand off the glass.
Plenty of time for Shai. Crosses the timeline, stops on a dime, White slips, and Shai knocks it down. That is just unfair offense.
How about the breaks he put on here, folks? Just to freeze the defense and then knock down the trifecta.
Game plan according to his offense, which is the ultimate sign of respect. SGA gonna get a little respect after that shot. A little step back 3 in the face of Collins. Becoming more common in the NBA with some of the more deadly shooters. And it's so hard to defend. Back but misfired from 3. But then it's still trailing by 3. Shai keeps the dribble alive, knifes in and scores with a left hand.
In front of him. How about this, man? Look at this. There's a lot going on that play.
Trying to create something. Shai got around Kamara, plus the foul. He's going to the line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's so crafty with the basketball. My goodness. That's the end of the play. There's the contact and the foul. And this is a lonely trip to the free.
And that's where they get you, defensive rebounding, and they are off to the races.
SGA hits the brakes, knocks down the mid-range.
Just keep
keeping it real. Stan spitting over here once again. Gilgeous-Alexander, a little step back on Washington, is right with him. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander reins one in. That was good defense.
Just an out of bounds.
Set the shot clock is what that was. Off the leg.
But it was the ability to get inside and get to the free throw line. Shai, once again, just using his muscle and his physicality. Once again, going to right at the rookie in Smith.
And not just on the defensive end, but here on the offense. I mean, good luck if you're going to send one guy, as he took a whole lot of contact.
Use all of his skill there. Gordon. Then on him, Shai, what a shot, got it up over Gordon, and you can see the exasperation from Gordon because Shai just beat him.
In a crowd. Crossover, ooze from the crowd. Gilgeous-Alexander scoops it in.
Shai.
There's a couple of former teammates right there. And Shai gets the best of it. Says, look, Mr. Horford, I know you're a good, tough defender around the basket. But
5 at the free throw line, just not missing. Well, Horford used to set some screens for Shai.
It's a good sign for the Clips. Pretty move, the answer at the other end by that man.
Daniels again with the matchup against the MVP. And one.
Oh, man.
What a tough shot.
Box that he can use. You look at, he just creates the space, a little step back, gets hit on arm, and that thing hit nothing but the net.
On Beverly's baseline drive.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander pulls the cord, knocks down the jumper. He is playing like an all-star here tonight. 15 points, 4 assists for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Way right there, great presence to get that up there, but a fortunate bounce. Mathurin now on SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander draws the foul, Banquet's home, and one.
More challenges. What? That's what they're communicating. They get another challenge, in the second overtime.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 9 out of 10 from the floor. Been able to do what he wants. Plays like this, little hesitation. Once again, pulls up. And he's just got Dylan Brooks on a string.
they're so good at playing with such a pace.
Shai isolated on the baseline, pump fake, step through, finger rolling in.
Kind of tough for that weak side help to get over. How about this guy? Remember we talked about this guy when he picks up his dribble? Like a retool. Just over mid-season.
Oh, Shai got tripped up, flicks it up, and is back to the bucket, and still is going to have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
So difficult to guard, folks. This is good defense. And Paul's trying to get out of the way, but he's just too close. Watch that little trip up. And Shai doing what Shai does. He's so clever with the basketball.
And now he draws Gafford on this end. Wants to dance. Takes it to the rim. And lays it in with the left hand. The dexterity of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
0 of 4 from the field. Here's Shai attacking Siakam, and a foul on Pascal, and one.
Move as you see him going right through, spinning. These are trees down there. They're strong enough to get the ball with the finish.
Take your time to get the shot you want.
That's absolutely right. Work a good shot. Shai will stop mid-range, pulls up, and gets it to go.
How about this here? Big shot. We just talked about it. Mr. Clutch. Already over 30 points again.
As Gilgeous-Alexander has reinserted himself, and he puts one down over the top of Harden.
SGA, from a defensive standpoint, that's the shot.
SGA and Caruso for the Thunder, trying to close this out. Deflected by Aldama. SGA, another step back three, another make.
Not allowing the Wizards to get their hands on that ball. They're taking a lot of shots, and they're taking them quick, so you have to react quicker.
That's what they did last year in this building. As SGA is going to get fouled. Took the contact on the arm, and it goes. And some and ones. This will be his second and one.
Yeah, easy call that time, not allowing him to follow through.
This is the first, mark it down, 8:45 to go, second quarter.
Jumper good for Gilgeous-Alexander, and a foul.
And I love the post up, the little step back, and then you try and contest, and that is a foul. Look, there might be one or two plays where a star player like Shai gets the call, but this one is a clear foul.
At ThunderNBA.com. Well, Shai tried to bait the whistle, hung in the air, wanted to get it, didn't get it, but still made the shot.
Mouse in the house. Now, this is not a mouse in the house. This is just Shai being Shai as Bullock reaches in.
Shai, that's going to be an and one. This time he victimizes Moses Moody on the drive and finish. You've seen Curry, Thompson, Moody, and Shai's been able to have his ways.
Thunder rookie record. He's got 15 already. Chasing that other guy on the floor with that number 3 jersey on. Is that going to be an and one?
Or already at 73. Kispert couldn't stay with SGA. That's just an aggressive. Thunder and the Grizzlies going back and forth, exchanging artillery. SGA high arcing three, and he reins it in yet again. My goodness, the eruption from behind the line here in this second half has been such a shooting display. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You got to be ready to help on this. Cross match, Cantor on Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll try the same move and gets it twice in a row. Here, the only way to really provide help is to run a double team because it's the middle.
And nobody on Baisley. Now the close by Nickeil Alexander. 7 on the shot clock for Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's going to take a deep one and get it. A 10-point game, just like that.
Yep. Just because you're wide open doesn't mean that that's the best shot that you can get at that particular time.
Specifically in front of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they want to see multiple contests, not just the first one, and they don't want to foul him.
Yeah, well,
56% from the field. They've only attempted 2 free throws. Gilgeous-Alexander works in over Green. Another smooth delivery from SGA.
And on that last isolation, SGA takes his time and is able to spin and turn, and it looked like Green might have.
As Powell also back in the game for LA. Oh, Shai just glued him to the floor, and SGA once again from the mid-range adds another to the highlight reel. We're getting physical inside.
Man, that's not an ankle breaker. That's like a runaway freight train by the,
Some of the mid shots he thinks that's going to come around. They've asked Kyle to do a lot more facilitating this season than they did a season ago. SGA, a number of moves, flips it up and in. 0.3%.
Review contest. Williams, the SGA. Gets to his spot, jump shot, count it, and a foul.
Absolutely everything. And Nembhard doing the job on both ends, just trying to stay in front, steps into him as the shooter.
8-0 run for the Spurs. Sean pleading with them to respond, and they have. Gilgeous-Alexander, a tough move that he scores. That's a fantastic effort there. Doncic and Reeves a combined 1 of 11 from three-point range. The mid-range maestro does it again.
It's that shoulder.
Steve Kerr and the Warriors, I'm not concerned at all about Klay Thompson.
Gilgeous-Alexander goes right at Bogut, and a finish. Boy, impressive move from the rookie.
This finish is tough. Little body contact.
That's been the difference here. As Oklahoma, oh, what a spin move! And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in.
All right, here's the aforementioned SGA going to work, stopped on the dime. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander now with 9 points.
And going from the low block, I mean, as a point guard in this league, to really lead.
Backs it out, shot clock down to 4. Gets inside and able to get it to go over Vanderbilt. Timberwolves looking to push it up the floor. Rubio.
And he's a star in this league, no doubt about it.
All-Star in 2023, Shai. Oh my goodness, yet again. In the third.
How about this?
Shooting, as we said, 2 of 18 coming into tonight.
really playing well. Gilgeous-Alexander drives on Bagley. What a move indeed.
This kid is fearless. Understand he has a big, and Bagley trying to guard him just takes him off the dribble.
Only down by 4 now. Gilgeous-Alexander finishes the shot, and a foul on Iwundu. And he'll get to the line.
It's just a great long stride, got the contact, able to finish.
And you got to be positioned to help now.
Young, the initial guarder, forces a tough shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, and he still put it down. Wow.
Big first half for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He is on his way. Another tough shot. He's got a 17-point.
Has been in a little bit of a shooting slump of late as Gilgeous-Alexander scores in a foul.
The passes he wasn't normally able to make or think about. That's left-handed layup.
Shai's got 7 in a row, going to work on Bullock, good defensive player. Bullock pressuring him outside. Shai gets to his spot, leans in for it, and he's going to get the bounce to close out the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, pulls back. Baseline jumper's good. OKC with their first lead of the second half.
And Shai, little push off, slips, and he steps back into another time zone. That midi master taking the lead by 1 with.
They've extended that lead from halftime. Back up to 24 points. Shai's not made a 3 yet on the night until then. Straight away. SGA adds 1 here in the third. As anybody, it's matchup recognition. And when he's got the advantage.
And DeJounte. 27 last time against the Thunder, 16 in the first meeting against them. And then Lyles is called for the foul on the drive, and it's an and 1.
By Gilgeous-Alexander, and again, you can't touch anybody. I mean, if these guys are playing summer league, they're not even talking about that. You're taking the ball out and you're going the opposite.
Giannis has just been consistently good, and Chris Middleton, you know, he can heat it up at any moment, so you have to really stay disciplined on him as well.
Shai had to fire with the shot clock at 2, not a problem.
7-0 run, trying to add to it here. Gilgeous-Alexander, killer cross to the rim, counted, and a foul. Beautiful drive and finish.
His crossovers and change of direction are just filthy. And watch right there how much ground he covers, maintains.
Busted up a lob, too, as well. How about Shai with the 7-footer trying to guard him?
Final shot of the first half. Shai got it up over the 7-footer.
Have a true shooting percentage above 60%. And part of it, Scout, to me, is the turnover rate. It's way down. They got to keep that up.
Yeah, there's a layup in the paint. Now he steps back against Al Horford.
It back out for SGA. Washington right there in his grill. Yep. Gilgeous-Alexander leans in and gets it to drop. What a beautiful shot.
Footwork here. Now he's not going anywhere, but all of a sudden, once he makes that move, and then
he is single-handedly keeping Denver in this game. Shai spinning, fouled, and able to bank it in. Got raked by Murray.
Walked away, shook his head, said, look, you know, the guy's spinning, he's dipping, and he's pumping.
He's going to go. You got to be ready to help.
Gilgeous-Alexander drives past Nurkic for the reverse.
Alarm got to go up right away. Leaned in a little bit, but they allowed it to go. But right there,
Shot. Plenty of time on the clock for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tilting his body to the rim, counted, and a foul. 19 for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Trying to make it difficult for the Clippers to keep Shai in front of them. That time he gets the attention of Zoo, but a little bit too late.
That's the whether he was going to have a chance to get a shot and step right into a beautiful 3.
Halliburton with his 4th assist. And Gilgeous-Alexander.
10 seconds to work with.
Yeah, these kind of possessions kind of wear a team out. How about that, man? Come on. Just almost like a slinky. It's not around, but I tell you one thing, man, it's like an old school move.
SGA makes his move, floats, and got the bounce. Just gliding his way up to the rim.
A big-time drive. All the way, lays it up, gets that nice little friendly roll.
mirror each other in certain ways.
Very similar teams, Matt, especially this team and the last year team with the Raptors. As you see, Shai.
But that's his first step back, and the Thunder certainly glad that he's taking a shot like that instead of a layup. My goodness. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Because this move is going back, way back, folks, like car seats, and then he brings it.
Markkanen ends up matched up with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The step back is good.
Not a good matchup.
Yeah.
You got to almost be up in his jersey when he catches the basketball.
18 threes the last 4 games and muscling it up inside as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander not deterred by the traffic. Offensive possession. This was SGA previously.
And a nice physical drive, too. Now, not enough to get the whistle, but he took the contact, the bodying, stayed focused.
That's the head of the snake, as you know, for OKC. Up fake at the elbow. Oh, goodness. Shot's good off the glass, and he has drawn a foul.
4 teammates, George, when he does this and completes it. Look at this. Nobody jumped, nobody hands up. It's like...
They got a mismatch with Baisley. And they wanted to exploit that, but they won't get it on a switch. Instead, Gilgeous-Alexander is going to the free throw line.
He lowered his head and got to the rim. Look at this. 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. He's at the rim.
And he got a shove. It's a legit call.
Right. It's
SGA now, defended by Strus. 5 on the timer. Series of moves, drives, floats in the air, and scores off the glass. And that just comes down to development, right, Mike?
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the hardest things for a young player to decide when to shoot the basketball. Shot selection as SGA spins away momentarily from Brown, and how about Pat? 1 second left, not much time to work with.
And the amount of energy
is starting to draw more attention on his drive. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness, indeed. Hoop for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander falling down. The
foul called. SGA. Boy, just totally detached from Clarkson, took him right out of the picture. 3-point shot.
Well, they're doing a good job of making good decisions with the basketball, feeding off of each other. And Shai back in uniform.
Simon's one of those players that's increased his scoring each of the last 3 years. He's just gotten better and better. Shai going right at the rookie, and the rookie commits the foul. Of defending one of the best ball handlers, best scorers in the NBA.
Bounce.
SGA, game clock at 2, steps back, wants the 3 to beat the buzzer, and does beat the 3.
The Evan Mobley three-pointer from moments ago. SGA says, I'll do you one better. Shot clock winding down.
3-point basket.
As he makes it look so easy. And the mismatch you want right here with Rudy Gobert.
Oh, somehow kept the pivot foot down, and the brilliance of SGA continues.
Look at this. A little up and under. After you pick up your dribble.
Big rebound. Over the back of Dunn. SGA goes back to work, scoop it, score it, and a free throw.
SGA's hand, one-on-one situation. He's just going to kind of swipe away the D and get the advantage.
Right into Wiggins' chest, bumped him out the way, and finished baseline.
Shai count it in the foul.
Offensive player and just going downhill, switching up, his change of speeds, change of directions, and any.
It's fun to watch. That was just a collision.
Mitchell's had the play so far. No whistle.
Oh, little stutter step from SGA, and then the burst. Skill, even going up against an excellent defender in Mobley.
Well, yeah, you're right. 7-footer, and you know what? He's got him out in deep waters. That's what you like to do. Take him out deep.
See if they can continue to build on that.
And Shai's going to get the extra bounce off the rim and an old-fashioned 3-point play.
If you're going to hang on to him like a cheap suit, guess what? He's the master at drawing fouls in that situation. And there's a lot of scores.
And Griffin, not quite the same player that he was when he was putting up 20 a game with the Clippers. SGA wants to step back 3 and eyes it and knocks it down. Is all over the floor, and then you've got the outside touch. SGA knocking it down deep.
Just being very physical on defense.
There's a bump. Boy, McDermott right into the shoulder. That's what SGA is lobbing for. Can't believe he didn't get the and one for Minnesota. But the top 2 picks from the 2015 NBA draft is going to be. Is he going to give him continuation?
I practice in horse, and then I twist my ankle at the end. Man, my goodness. That's just great body control.
SGA got it, and a foul.
Look at this beautiful spin move here by Shai. Just using that ball handling ability and that length to stretch out.
Shai goes right by Holiday, got to the rim, puts it up with the lollipop layup and scores. Right by him.
I'm gonna tell you, he's got a lot of moves in that tool bag, folks. And this is one of them. A little stunner.
Shai now with Curry on him, a little step back and shoot over the top at will. He does so there as Shai now with 21. On the night, it ties Ibaka's OKC record for most blocks in 2 games. Shai just glued Jaren Jackson Jr. to the floor. You gonna clear out Homeland of all their popcorn for the next week? Mike sits and as Shai plays through it. Count the bucket plus the foul.
Points already in this first quarter. That's a tough finish. That's why this guy's an all-star. There's very few players can make that kind of
go. Yep, keep grinding, keep chipping away.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a tough shot.
That's a tough shot. That's a heck of a move by Alexander, getting that shot off. SGA gets free. Neymar guarding him. The drive, the pullback, top of the key jump shot. It's good.
Just watch Shai with an unbelievable handle. Absorbs the bump, doesn't lose his balance, just gets himself shot ready.
SGA on the drive, pulls back, jump shot, got it. Shai splendor on full display here in game 2.
50% in the first quarter, but not so much here in the second. SGA.
Defense. This is one of the best scorers we have in this league on full display.
George back out top. Gilgeous-Alexander working on Waters. A little light work for SGA.
This guy, Mark, just the ability, the ways he can score from so many different...
Any kind of shooting pockets for Washington.
He's already got a block.
Shai gonna have an open lane for the rim rocker and the easy slam.
He is one of the hardest working men in the association, folks. Playing on both sides of the basketball. Doesn't always get that kind of easy.
He's not watching his son. Well, he's seen his son play a million times. He probably texts him for the game. Good luck, son. And if we play you, we're going to beat you. So a competitive family, I think, in my opinion.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now the Heat offense got it going at the free throw line in that bottom part of the third quarter. Have not looked back. That's a great move once again by Shai.
Kevon Looney has come on for Andrew Bogut. Beautiful move. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you're just going to have to just play through that.
Shai, what a move. The spin and then the reverse with the left hand.
Here's this play here. Now, I like this better. This nice little spin and scoop shot. High-level play by a high-level player. Just voted recently. This is good activity from the Thunder. It seems like the energy is there.
What a move inside. SGA like a wizard. The Thunder within a point here of tying this game, going right at Thibault, who's as good defensively out on the perimeter as anybody. Boy, nothing but contact down the lane.
Then Mr. Henson.
Henson again trying to front the post to prevent any kind of entry pass. SGA, hard drive down low and scores as he banks it in.
Gilgeous-Alexander on Jeremy Grant, scoop it up and in. Nice shot.
Oh, tough shot.
He plays big.
Yeah, and he communicates. You can see Gapper going back, getting the defense set. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander ducked in under that big man.
Stevens guards Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to get loose, steps back and scores. Boy, he has that touch in the mid-range, does Shai.
Paisley steals back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Isaiah Joe, the former Sixer, has checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander, a tough shot as he works through Neto. Banks and scores, and now he'll limp back up the floor.
Watched by Noel, 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the free throw line, and he is ridiculous.
Gilgeous-Alexander now on Barton. And that one is going to be a three-point opportunity for SGA.
SGA, 24 drives a game. He's one of the best in the entire NBA at driving to the basket.
Paul Watson Jr. has come in. Two guys who played on Monday. And Ian Martin Jr. trying to defend Shai. A little step back jumper, and he shows the touch. SGA made his last shot. Dancing, probing, and finishing. What a move, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got the last 2 buckets for the Thunder.
Is now 3 for 11. That is something that has really dropped in his game over the last 3 years.
Shai inside, he's going to get the whistle, and he's going to go to the line for his second 3-point play of the game.
Looking for that little seam, and there it is as he turns the corner. There's that crispy.
Gilgeous-Alexander, checked by Little. Gets to his left. Nice sidestep and finish.
Baca. Shai down the lane and glides in for the score.
What you can do against that person. Ibaka out there trying to guard at the 3-point line. That's an easy one.
Alive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, foul line jumper. He has been 9 of.
And despite the hand up behind him, able to still finish.
By 5 of 6 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander is now 7 of 10.
All the time, he has trouble with guys physically backing him down.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, as he come out in this second half.
And Aiden has stayed on the floor, the 7-footer for the Trailblazers the entire quarter.
And just has not been able to capitalize on the size advantage inside. Shai kept that pivot foot down, little up and under. Kimura couldn't do anything about it.
14-0 run by the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous off the bounce. Drills another.
Gilgeous-Alexander just comes back the other way, hangs in the air and gets 2.
Look at Shai. Just poise, gets the contact, hangs in the air. Future star, future star.
Gilgeous-Alexander steps behind the arc and knocks it down.
Like you said, it's been contagious that the Knicks can't make.
He is 5-on-4. Dort struggles to get up, jogging now to join his teammates. Gilgeous-Alexander goes to work. Swooping move by SGA.
Spencer Dinwiddie, never afraid to shoot from the outside. He's been a scorer his entire career. What a move. SGA slipped inside and then flicked it up with the left hand. Him being a facilitator, Shai was obviously a scorer with those 40.
Only has 6. And that's Gordon.
Shai, once again, slices right to the cup. Excellent move.
Mixed with the willingness to pass the ball. It's beautiful.
Creative move by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the hoop and the arm.
That's a lot of work for number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander operating on Walker now. They double him, he spins away, makes that extra step, switches right to left hand, draws the defender into him, score the bucket, go to the line.
Sheldon, look at Matisse.
Boom.
Matisse is basically staring at him. Matisse could not be in more help.
You see Shai deciding what he wants to do. Spinning on Randle, got inside, and then he scoops it up and in off the glass. What a move.
Julius Randle just making it do what it do, baby. Dancing with the basketball. No help coming over. I mean, look at that spin.
Shai with Caruso waiting. He'll make his move. Leans into it, has to put it up. Does so. Beats the buzzer. And it's going to count. With Shai going to work on Mitchell. Little turnaround shot. Nice move. Boy, what a shot. And that one puts...
They got 4 guys on the floor that are shooting above 40% from the 3-point line.
As SGA goes to work in the post, bounces off of Brown and connects on the fadeaway.
This man fading to his right, and that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a step away 3. He's done that 3 times in the quarter. He has 22.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up, jump shot, it's good.
Again, Shai, just so calm, so cool. He knows people don't want to put him at the free throw line, so he just goes to his spot and raises up.
Latch onto that pass.
The thing about the part is we're going to kind of start at the end of the second quarter.
SGA laces a three. We're tied at 76. So you
back to the basket.
SGA sneaks into front court, backing down on the mid block. Drop step spin into a fade. Knocks down another one on